difficulties here. For those of you who are new, my name is Maddie. I am the occupational therapist at Elite Therapy Solutions. I currently work at the Westchester as well as the Coatesville Clinic, and I also provide home visits. So for any of your PT or OT needs, you can feel free to stick around to the end of this video. I always leave the number to our main office. If you want to give us a call, we're happy to consult with you. But yes, welcome to those who are new and those who are returning. And I apologize for the technical difficulties this morning. Technology never works the way you want it to work, but welcome. All right, so as with any exercise program, if at any point during your workout you begin to feel faint, dizzy, or have any physical discomfort, please stop immediately and consult with a medical professional. All right, today is Wednesday, February 24th. We're getting to the end of the month. That means it is arm day. So we're going to be doing a lot of arm exercises today. If you have a light weight that you'd like to use, you're going to want to grab that. If you don't have any hand weights at home, you could use something like a can of soup or a candle, something that's a little bit easier for you to utilize. You know, you can always use something like that, but whatever works well for you is good with me. All right, we're gonna get started with our warm-up stretches. So go ahead and take your left arm, reach it across your body, give it a good stretch. Good. We're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch arms here. Bring the other arm across, give it a good stretch. Good. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stretch out those triceps. Reach it above your head if you can. Give it a good stretch. While you guys are doing that, this camera is acting funky. Technology, man. And you're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch arms, stretch out that other tricep. Good. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Make sure that camera's working now. There we go. All right. Next thing we're going to do is stretch out that neck. Take that right ear, put it down towards that right shoulder. Give the left side of that neck a good stretch. If you're not getting a good stretch, pull that left shoulder down a bit. You should feel it then. And we're going to change sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left ear towards left shoulder. Pull that right shoulder down if you need to. Good. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Tuck that chin down towards your chest. Roll those shoulders forward. Kind of arch that back. Get a good stretch across the top of your shoulders. Good. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders back. Kind of put those hands behind that back. Open up that chest. Point that chin towards the ceiling. You can squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good. We're going to hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back to center. All right, go ahead and give me 5 neck circles in either direction. Doesn't matter to me, but please don't make yourself dizzy. You may hear my neck crack. Good. Once you've given me 5 in one direction, go ahead and give me 5 in the opposite. Wonderful. Ooh, I got all this hair in my face now. Ooh. All right, let's stretch out those forearms a little bit. Take that left hand, stick it out in front of you like you're saying stop. Pull those fingers back. You should get a good stretch in that forearm. Good. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch hands. Same thing. Pull those fingers back. Get a good stretch in that forearm. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and give me some wrist circles. Roll those wrists in either direction. We're going to change directions in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go the other way. Good. We're going to stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me some open and close of those fingers. Nice tight fists. And then open them nice and wide. Good. Give me 3 more. Last one. Good. All right. I get a sip of my water here. Still have that morning voice. All right. Arm day. So I still only have my one little 2-pound weight here. But if you guys want to use something like a can of soup, if you also don't want to use a weight, you don't have to. It's not necessary. But if you want a little more of a challenge, go ahead and grab something. So we're going to start with our bicep curls. So we're sitting up nice and straight, shoulders are back, sitting up nice and tall. Arms start down by our sides. You're going to bend those elbows up, bring that weight towards your shoulders, and then lower it all the way back down. When you come down, don't let that weight or that arm bounce at the bottom. I want you to come to a complete stop before going into the next repetition. All right, we're going to do 10 of these. Take your time with them. Remember, it's just the elbows bending, and we're sitting up nice and tall. Here we go. Up towards the shoulders, all the way back down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. All right. Our next one is going to be our shoulder press, again, with or without a weight, doesn't matter to me. We're going to do 10 of these. You start with that imaginary bar up towards your shoulders, kind of like you're holding it in front of you. You're going to raise those arms all the way up over the head, kind of like you're clanging those weights together at the top over your head, and then bring that imaginary bar back down to your shoulders. Remember, we're sitting up nice and straight, shoulders are back, and we're going for 10. Here we go. All the way up over the head and back down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. All right, our next one is our tricep extension. So I'm gonna have to turn around in my chair to show you this, but basically you want to feel like the weight is touching the back of your shoulder here. If you're not using a weight, your arm should look like a chicken wing kind of sticking up in the back. You're going to kind of touch the hand to the back of that shoulder blade, raise that arm all the way up straight over your head like Lady Liberty holding her torch, and then bring it back down to touch the back of your shoulder blade again. So arm comes up, elbows by your ear, raise that arm up straight, and then come back down and touch that shoulder blade again. All right, we're doing 10 on the right, then we'll switch and do the left. Here we go. Nice straight elbow, back down, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, good, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we got one more, and 10, good. Switch arms, 10 more, here we go. Nice and straight over the head and back down, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, and 10. Good. All right, make sure you're sitting somewhere that you've got room. We're going to be doing our arm circles. So arms come out to the side, kind of like you're making a T shape. We are making dinner-sized plate circles. So not super big ones, not super tiny ones, dinner plate size. We're going to do 10 backwards, then we're going to do 10 forwards, so don't drop those arms. You guys ready? 10 back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't drop those arms. 10 forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now you can drop them down. All right, our next one I like to call my snow angels, our imaginary snow angels. So we're doing our shoulder abduction. So hands and arms nice and straight, start down by our sides. We're going to make those imaginary snow angels up in the air. So you're going to keep those arms nice and straight, raise them all the way up over your head, then come all the way back down. Nice straight arms, all right? We're gonna do 10 of these. Take your time with it. Here we go. All the way up, all the way back down. That's 1. Keep those arms nice and straight. 2, 3, we're working those rotator cuff muscles. 4, 5, good, halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. All right. Next one I'll show you without a weight, but again, if you want to hang on to a weight, go ahead and do so. we're doing our upright rowers. So for these, hands are going to come out in front of us, kind of like that Superman pose. All right, you're going to bend those arms, bring that imaginary bar back towards your chest. When you make this movement, I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades together and then push out back into that Superman pose. We're going to do 10 of these. Take your time, breathe through them, sit up nice and straight. Here we go. Bring that imaginary bar back, squeeze those shoulder blades, and back out. That's 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades. 4, 5. Halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And 10. Good. All right, our last one is going to be our seated forward reaches. So we're sitting up nice and tall. When we reach, we're gonna bend at the hips, not at the waist. So no arching that back. We're sitting up nice and straight. You're using those hips like a hinge joint. All right, so you're keeping that back straight. Hands come on top of each other. You're going to reach forward as far as you can and then come back to center. So you're using those hips to bend forward while you're keeping that back straight, reaching as far as you can. All right, 10 forward reaches. Here we go. Reach as far as you can and back to center. That's 1, 2, I got a squeaky chair. 3, 4, make sure you're keeping that back straight. 5, 6, 7, get to as many as you can. 8, 2 more. 9, last one. And 10, good. All right, take a little break, grab a sip of water. Please remember to stay hydrated during your exercises. It's very important. I'm going to blow my nose off camera, and then I will be right back. All right. Hope everyone's feeling good. We got 2 more rounds of the same exercises. So when I do these exercise classes, I pick about 6 to 7 exercises that we do, and we try and get through 3 rounds of them, and then we take little breaks in between. All right, when you guys are ready and you'll want to come on back and join us, we're going to start with those bicep curls again. So remember, don't let that weight, if you're using a weight, drop at the bottom. You want it to come to a complete stop before you go into the next repetition. All right, 10 bicep curls, sitting up nice and tall. Here we go. All the way up to the shoulders and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gotta switch hands, gotta remember to do that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, and 10. Good. All right, next exercise is going to be our shoulder press. So imaginary bar starts at your shoulders. Go all the way up over the head and then back down 10 times. Here we go. Nice straight arms. And come back down. That's 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. All right, I'm going to show you the next exercise without a weight for those of you who don't want to use one. All right, next one is going to be our seated tricep extensions. So I like to pretend I'm holding a weight even if I'm not. You're touching it to the back of that shoulder blade. We're raising that arm up nice and straight like Lady Liberty holding her torch, and then coming back down, touching the back of our shoulder 10 times. Here we go. All the way up, back down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. If anybody was a cheerleader, that kind of reminds me of the cheer thing. I don't know. I used to be a cheerleader a long time ago. All right, 10 more on the left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it up, halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. All right, next up is our arm circles. Remember, dinner plate size. They don't need to be super big or super small, somewhere right in the middle. All right, we're doing 10 backwards, then we're doing 10 forwards, so don't drop those arms. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't drop those arms. 10 forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now you can drop those arms. All right, 3 more exercises. You guys are doing great. We're going to do our snow angels or our shoulder abductions, whatever you'd like to call them. So arms are nice and straight. Start down by your sides. Come all the way up over your head and then back down 10 times. Here we go. Keep those arms straight the whole time. 1, 2, notice it's a slow motion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it up, guys. You're doing great. 8, 9. Last one. And 10. Good. All right. Next up is going to be our seated rowers. So start in that Superman position. Imagine holding this metal bar. You're bringing it back towards your chest, squeezing those shoulder blades together, then pushing that imaginary bar back out. We're going to go for 10. Take your time. Here we go. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep it up, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good. All right, last exercise in this set is going to be our forward reaches. Remember to use those hips like a hinge joint. Keep that back nice and straight when you're doing these. One hand on top of the other. Keep those arms nice and straight as best as you can. Going for 10. Here we go. Reach as far forward as you can, and then back to middle. That's 1, 2, nice squeaky chair. 3, 4, 5. Get to as many as you can. I know your arms are probably hurting. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. I don't know about anybody else. My arms are burning already. All right, take a break, grab a sip of water, take a minute off. We're gonna do one more set of exercises and then our cool down stretches, and that'll be our Wednesday morning workout. I don't know about anybody else, but I watched the news this morning, and apparently there is a 105-year-old woman in Ocean City who has lived through 2 pandemics. I didn't hear the full story, but I thought that was pretty incredible, and I don't know, always interesting to hear stories like that. Fun fact of the day. All right, when you guys are ready, come on back. We're going to do our last set of exercises, starting with those bicep curls. You guys should know these by now. We're going to go for 10. Here we go. All the way up to the shoulders and then back down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, excuse me, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. Next up is our shoulder press. Hold that imaginary bar, bring it up over that head 10 times. Here we go. All the way up and back down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, good, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. All right, right arm, we're gonna do our tricep extensions 10 times. Bring that arm all the way up over the head. Here we go. Straighten that arm and back down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, and 10. Good. Switch arms, 10 more. Here we go. Nice straight arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. All right, let's keep this train moving. Arm circles are next. Remember, dinner plate size. 10 back, then 10 forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't drop those arms. 10 forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you may drop those arms. All right, next up is our shoulder abductions, also known as our snow angels. So nice straight arms, start down by the side, come all the way up over the head and then back down, like you're making a snow angel. That's why I call them snow angels. All right, 10 times. Here we go. All the way up, all the way back down. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Halfway there. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. And 10. Good. 2 more exercises. We're going to do our seated rowers. So get in that Superman position, pull that bar back towards your chest and squeeze those shoulder blades 10 times. Squeeze and then push it back out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep it up, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Good. Shake those arms out. All right, last one is going to be our seated reaches. Try and keep those arms as straight as you can. Also keep that back straight. Use that hip as a hinge. All right, 10 seated reaches. Here we go. 1, go as far forward as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't know about anybody else, but this last one is burning, and 10, good. Anybody else's arms burning? Mine sure are. All right, take your break, grab a sip of water. When we come back, we're gonna start our cool down stretches. Whew, my shoulders burn. For those of you who may be new, my nose tends to run when I exercise. I'm not entirely sure why, but I think it's probably just the blood flowing and everything. So I apologize. I blow my nose off camera so you guys don't have to be subjected to watching me blow it on camera. All right. Well, I don't normally do this, but I'm going to give homework for today. Your homework is to get outside for a little bit. It's going to be beautiful out, beautiful in comparison to what we've had. So if you can get outside even for 5 minutes, just get some vitamin D from the sun, that would be wonderful. But I sure am looking forward to nicer weather. All right, when you guys are done with your break, and if you have to go to the bathroom, go ahead and do so. But come on back and join us when you're ready. We're going to start those cool down stretches. Excuse me, all that water. Go ahead and take that left arm, reach it across your body, give it a good stretch. Good. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch arms. Bring that right arm across. Good. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stretch out those triceps. If you can, bring it above your head. If not, bring it down in front of you. Good. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch out that other tricep. Good. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those arms down. All right. Take that right ear, put it down towards that right shoulder. Give the left side of your neck a good stretch. If you're not getting a good stretch, pull that left shoulder down. You should feel it then. And we're going to hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides, left ear towards left shoulder. Pull that right shoulder down if you need to. Good. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Tuck that chin down towards your chest. Roll the tops of those shoulders forward. Get a good stretch across the top of your back. And we're going to hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll those shoulders back, kind of squeeze those shoulder blades together. Open up that chest, point that chin towards the ceiling. And hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. All right, you're gonna give me 5 neck circles, either direction, doesn't matter to me, but please don't make yourself dizzy. Once you've given me 5 in one direction, go ahead and give me 5 in the opposite. Good. All that hair in my face again. All right, next up, we're gonna stretch out those forearms. Take that left hand, stick it out straight in front of you. Pull those fingers back. Get a good stretch in that forearm. Good. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch hands. Pull the other fingers back. If it's too hard for you to keep the arm up, you can drop it down to the side. Works both ways, as long as you're pulling those fingers back. And we're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and give me some wrist circles. Either direction, doesn't matter to me. Loosening up those wrist joints. We're going to change directions in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go the other way. My wrists are going to click clack. And we're going to stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing, open and close, or our second to last thing. Good. Give me 5 more. 2, and 1. Good. Last thing we're going to do, I do these at the end of every class, is we're going to do our 3 deep breaths. We breathe in through the nose, blow out through the mouth. When you blow out, blow like you're blowing into a straw or a coffee stirrer. Nice pursed lips. All right, breathe in for the count of 4, blow out for the count of 4. Follow along with my fingers if you need help. All right, 3 deep breaths. Here we go. That's 1. 2. Last one. Really fill those lungs. That's 3. All right, guys. That is going to complete our Wednesday morning workout. Thank you so very much for joining me. To get an exercise plan customized to your specific needs, please call 610-594-2060 to consult with a licensed healthcare professional at Elite Therapy Solutions. Thanks again for joining me, guys. Don't forget to get outside for a little bit today. It's going to be beautiful, and I look forward to seeing you all on Friday. Bye.